How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, and today we got an awesome unboxing to do, unpackaging, whatever you want to call it. I recently put it in order for a couple things from the thrash band in Denmark called Killing, and I am stoked to show you guys what I got. This is a super huge package, and I am stoked to show you what I have in it. So let's just open her up here. This is the long sleeve shirt. Before we get into it, though, we have a letter addressed to my legal name. So yeah, let's open that up and see what that's about. And I only have 18% battery on my fucking phone, so hopefully that lasts long enough for me to do this. Oh my goodness. Nice. And first thing falling out of this is a Killing sticker. Hell yeah. I want to eventually get a Killing patch, but to get one sent to me is going to be around $14 Canadian. Oh wow, this is really long. Wow, I do not think I'll have time to read this on... Wow, okay. This is a really long two-paged letter here from Jesper Skousen, probably Skousen, Jesper Skousen of Killing, the drummer. So I'll have to read that a little later, but it looks like he just kind of gives me some rundown on what each of his projects and stuff were. So that's really cool. I'll read that when I'm done this, bud, and I will let you know what I think of all this. So anyways, let's get into the actual merch here. There's a few things I can already tell. He said he'd throw in some extra goodies. So the first thing I'll just show off is the EP by Killing, Toxic Asylum. It's a digipack, and it has a download code, I believe. So that's neat. I already have the CD, so I don't really need the download code because I can just rip this to my computer. So I guess I'm going to do you guys a favor, and I will just hold this up there, and the first one that wants the code can get it. So there you go. There's the code for Toxic Asylum by Killing. Feel free to go grab it, because since I have the CD, I don't really need it. So there you go, guys. Enjoy. Alright, so let's bust this thing open. Not literally bust it, hopefully. Holy jeez. Alright, so here we go. There's the look at the front cover. Back cover with the track listing. That's having trouble focusing. There we go. Looks great. Alright, let's see the CD. Whew, cool. So that's what the CD looks like. Once again, just amazing thrash from Denmark. Love this band. As soon as he told me about this and I checked them out, I was like, oh man, I need a copy of this stat. Not really too much behind the tray. So yeah, really cool. Solberg on vocals and bass, Rally on guitars, Snade on guitars, and our bud Skousen on drums. Sweet. Stoked to have this. Thanks, man. Really appreciated. Alright, the next couple of things are, here we go. End My Sorrow, which is kind of like a melodic death metal band, female fronted with some male growls and gutturals and stuff like that along with it. Really good. The first track here, Wither Away, they have a video on YouTube right now. It's sick. I'll link it up in the description box below. You definitely should check it out. Hopefully that's what the wife in my project will sound like a little bit, closely to, with maybe some more post-hardcore and thrash elements. But man, if we can get anywhere as good as these guys, that's amazing. This is Jesper's other project. They started in 1997 apparently, and the guitar players from Rasmus and Snade apparently also plays in Killing, so that's also very neat. There we go. I didn't show the inside, did I? I don't know. If I did, I apologize. If not, I guess I'll just edit it out. So there we go. There's a look at the inside. This is really good, though. Definitely check out End My Sorrow if you're into melodic death metal or like female fronted death metal bands. Really cool stuff. Definitely glad to have a copy of this shit. The next one, this one, yeah. Hell Incorporated. This is another kind of thrash band of his. They got started. There's some really cool live footage on YouTube of them doing a show, about 20 or 22 minutes worth of stuff. This is just the EP they put out with 3 tracks. Really neat. It's very groovy kind of thrash metal, very slow and in the pocket feeling kind of stuff. Kind of reminds me of like if Mudvayne crossed with Hatebreed and did like a little bit of thrash. That's kind of the feel that this gives me, because it's like a, I don't know, like the best parts of nu metal meets the best parts of like slow groovy thrash. But man, happy to have this as well. Really, really good. I especially enjoyed the live thing that they have on YouTube. I'll link that up as well. But man, thank you so much for this. Hell Incorporated with Drunk Ass Supreme. The sad thing about this is they were going to be doing another EP, I believe, but for some reason some of the band members just didn't have time to continue on with Hell Incorporated, and it just slowly kind of fell apart. Apparently this was only pressed to about 200 copies too, so I'm reading here kind of in the notes section. Thanks for providing that again, Jesper. That's kind of cool. So I know what I'm talking about a little bit more than what I was already prepared to talk about. Stoked to get a rare piece of your musical history here. And the last thing here, he kind of asked me if I was into punk, and I told him about my Lonely Cadaver punk project and being in Savor the Flavor and stuff like that. He's like, well, you might like this then. So he threw this in as well, which is a copy of his Shitlord Disgust for Sobriety. That's great. And this is actually some just really raunchy, great kind of punk rock stuff. Really, really cool. I'm just happy to have this. I really like lo-fi, kind of drunken, disorderly style of fucking punk. Now watch there actually be a punk band called Drunken Disorderly. That would surprise me. But man, this is fucking cool, man. Thank you so much for sending me this. I'm going to see if there's actually a note about this in here. This was apparently also limited to 200 copies, meant to just be really tongue-in-cheek, offensive, in-your-face punk. So that's cool. He did say don't take the lyrics too seriously, so there might be some not so politically correct stuff in there. But you know what? I really don't care, man. If you want to get like raunchy and offensive in punk and black metal and metal, it's art, man. Like, remember that conversation we had on the last live stream about PC culture not being for metal? Like, I still feel that way, even if it's like anti-LGBT stuff or like bigoted sounding stuff. It's all in the name of art, and it's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. It's supposed to be shocking. That's what punk and black metal and death metal and all that other shit is supposed to be about. So that's cool. So it's a neat to get a copy of all your musical works from all your different projects, man. I really, really appreciate it. Looking forward to throwing these on and jamming them really, really hardcore. And you guys should definitely check them out. I'm going to be leaving links to all this shit in the description box below. And I'll be going through your note here, Jesper, for sure. Now let's get to the last thing on here, which is the long sleeve shirt that I am super stoked about getting. I got an XL. Now let's see how big or how small this XL is, because I know every country has different size comparisons. So there we go. That's not focusing, of course. Why would it focus? So there we go. There's the front of the shirt with the Killing logo and the album art. I believe that might be from the tape, because it's a little different. And then on one side it has the Killing logo on the sleeves, kind of repeating. That's not going to show up very well, but yeah, it's got the band name on the sleeves. And on this side it probably has Toxic Asylum. Yeah, really cool stuff. I'm going to hold it up as best I can here in a second. So there we go. That's on the other sleeve. Fucking sick. So yeah, thank you, man. This looks like it's going to fit great. It looks like it's going to be just huge on me. And that's kind of the way I wanted it, because just in case it's 100% cotton, cotton does shrink. And yeah, it's 100% cotton. So luckily I got the right size. Luckily it's not too small of an XL. So sick. I love their logo. Can't wait to throw this on and rep Killing while I'm out doing some skateboarding and stuff. Anywho, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to Jesper for throwing in this all, like, extra stuff in here. Thank you for including all this free of charge. I did pay for the CD and the shirt, but all these extra items here from End My Sorrow, Hell Incorporated, and Shitlord, I fucking love that name, is fantastic. Thank you so much for that, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys check out all of these, especially Killing, because they're killing it. Haha. And yeah, thanks for watching. For Glory, for the Rebellion, and the Alliance, Slammerella out.